Islamic Movement of Nigeria, known as Shiites, I hope I said that right, said it lost at least 5 of its members in the deadly clash with the Nigerian Army in Abuja on Friday. ATN reports on Friday that Shiites and the Nigerian Army clashed on Friday around the Banex Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent area of Wuse to Abuja during a procession marking International Quds Day. In an update, a leader of the group, Sheikh Sidi Sokoto, alleged that at least 5 persons were killed during the procession. He claimed that there were no provocation from members of the Shiites warranting the shooting by the Nigerian army. There was no form of provocation from the participants warranting the brutality. He narrated that they were marching peacefully from a mosque in Banex Plaza where they had observed the Juma at prayer heading towards Wuse Markets. The army blocked the way with an armored vehicle and started shooting at the participants, most of whom were women and minors. However, based on reliable information from eyewitnesses, the number of those killed is around 5. Nevertheless, we will update the public in due course. Meanwhile, the Nigerian army said the Shiites members became violent, disrupted law and order, and subsequently engaged troops during their procession on Friday. Well, this is just almost similar to the Edo State situation. No matter what it may, I don't think it is a guarantee to want to take a life of another, especially if there was no means, there was no attack enacted at that period of time. I want to get your thoughts on this. This is just one out of many whole brutality we have witnessed at time past. What do you make of this, Barrister Ndamdi, please?
Yes, thank you. See, the military is trained to quell offensive when there is an incursion. The military is being deployed to maintain law and order. Their constitutional mandate is to make sure that the territory called Federal Republic of Nigeria is peaceful. So, in that situation, and the way we know the Nigerian military, the antecedents of the Nigerian military, even though there have been mistakes, shooting at civilians by mistake, I don't believe that the Nigerian military has, as highly as exalted, will shoot on innocent demonstrators.
So there was a possibility that this group of Islamic movement...
There must be a possibility of provocation or breakdown of law and order along the way before Nigerian military can engage. We know, we can't rule out the fact that in the military there are no infringements of fundamental rights in course of, executing their constitutional mandate. We can't say that. But before the military officers or even the police will engage a civilian, an unarmed civilian, a non-violent civilian, that would be very unheard of. That will amount to manslaughter.
So you've not had in any case where a police brutalized an unarmed civilian?
That has happened on several occasions. Okay. But it is very, very unheard of that the military man will pull out his rifle and fire at an unarmed mob.
Okay.
No, that would be very... Before you see them engage, there could be a line of incursion, there could be breakdown of law and order, there could be breakdown of safety of citizens before you see engagement. Possibly one of them may have fired a shot and before the military will retaliate.
Retaliate to take the life of women and minors.
Yeah, no. Shooting at we are not legalizing whatever that has happened there. We are not legalizing it. We are not appraising the military for shooting at them, even though. But what we are saying is, people should be law abiding. Okay, there are. Yes, we have rights to demonstrate, but we shouldn't demonstrate violently. If you go violent in course of demonstrating, you are breaking the law. But that doesn't give any security agency right to shoot on peaceful demonstrators. Before you see the military officers engage, like I said before, there may have been provocation.
Okay, I'll come back to
And
you,
don't
Barry
forget,
Sandanzi.
provocation is a defense.
I'll come back to Barry Sandanzi. I want to get your thoughts, and let's take our minds back to the issue of the NSAS protest, the protest that happened at some point. I just want you to have that at the back of your mind while we go through this. Thank you. Please, what do you make of this?
Well, distinguished guest has said, I will stand and speak. It's quite a very sensitive topic, and I would say that we need to embrace peace, right? Now, when you're talking about the NSAS protests, they are not protesting the same thing. One one has a religious connotation. Okay. The other one has a connotation
there were issues of bloodshedding.
Yes, there were. Very unfortunate, the loss of lives. Any life that is lost is very painful.
And okay, if we have to go to that issue, the people that protested during the October 2020 NSAS protest, were there records that any of them had arms with them?
That particular incident is a very heartbreaking one.
Because there were video recordings
exactly,
and all of that.
Exactly.
So were there records that any of them had arms with them?
I can't say, I don't have all the details and facts, but what I can say is that what happened during the NSAS was very unfortunate.
Okay.
From the leadership standpoint, they should have engaged the youths. These are your citizens, and they are clamoring, they are agitating for social justice, better, good governance in their country. So they would have engaged them. Having said that, this other incidents with the Shiites that
is it Shiites it's called?
I will call it Shiites. It's quite it's one that should remind all Nigerians that irrespective of our religious views, we should understand that Nigeria is a diverse country, multicultural society, multi-ethnic, and we have different tribes, but we are one country, irrespective of our diversity, different religious beliefs. What is important for us is to embrace peace. We should go about expressing our religious views, respecting other religious views, because it's not just one religion that we have. So we should respect each other. We should love each other. We should work together as a team so that Nigeria can develop and Nigeria can move forward.
Okay. Thank you. Barry Sandanzi, I just want to get your thoughts on that, because you talked about that the army, because of their training and all of that, there's no possibility that they would have done the imitated violence on this Islamic movement. And I had to leave it at the back of your mind, the NSAS protests that happened and the lives that were lost. So let's take a look at these two situations. How do we correlate them, please?
Yes, like my co-guest here posited, the NSAS demonstration is different from what the Shiites are doing. The Shiites is a religious sect, who is trying to make their presence known forcefully anyway, but the government is saying no, we don't want this. Okay.
So they made their presence known by shooting in the air.
No. We see at this point the story didn't really clarify whether they shot or not.
Okay.
We only gathered that the clash left 5 dead.
Okay.
You understand? But my position is, what I know about the military may not just want to engage on innocent civilians. So
that's why I left that at the back of your mind of the 2020 situation.
Yes, like he posited, what happened in 2020 was so unfortunate. It was so unfortunate. It is condemnable.
But it was the military that carried that.
Yes, of course, we condemn. Don't forget, in every institution, there must be those erring people. It's everywhere. You can't rule out the fact that there won't be bad eggs in every sect. You can't rule out
So with all the discipline that you just mentioned here, there's still a possibility there could be bad eggs that would have done something in that incident.
Yes,
so
of course, you can't rule out
there's
that
no
completely.
Possibility that there could be a bad
what I believe, knowing the antecedents of these religious organizations all over the world, when they are demonstrating, there are bound to be violence. It's just clear all over the world, irrespective of a particular one. It's just the antecedent that whenever they are on procession, if the government try to stop them, it goes violent. So something may have happened in between that cannot be unraveled now until a deeper investigation. The forensics have a lot to do here. Okay? The forensic, the ballistics expert have a lot to do. They need to check the bullets. I've not told you I'm a forensic expert. Okay? They need to check the bullets. The military have a customized bullet. Okay? They need to check who shot the gun. It's possible to trace. Okay? They need to also check if any of the military officers were any wounded or injured by bullet wound. They need to also check the bullet. So all this at this point will be very early to make a statement.
Okay.
But I will advise that there should be thorough investigation
in the matter. Okay.
To unravel what actually went wrong. And it also, boils down to the fact that we need CCTV cameras in the major cities. We need drone facilities. There should be drone substations in some cities where if there are insecurity challenges, the security agencies deployed to that sect can deploy these drones immediately to watch what's going on. See, like I said before, Nigerians have abdicated from leading us. Our leaders, they have abdicated from giving leadership. What they are busy now doing is politics. Who gets what, how, and when. They're not giving leadership. If they are giving leadership, these are people who travel all the time. They see this all over the world. They enjoy these facilities. They even feel very secure when they travel all over the world without an aid. They feel so secure. Why not replicate same here? They don't want to do all that, because if they do all that, it will also aid in exposing their ills, like what is happening in the prisons. If they deploy CCTV cameras at strategic locations in the prison, we will know what goes wrong.
We would have actually want to continue on that. Well, let's not deviate on that part of the topic. Thank you so much on that, Barrister Ndamzi. We hope something gets to be done about it. But I think I'll buy into the idea of getting CCTV cameras at, designated areas in the country in order to, know how things run around in the country. Thank you so much on that.